As you all may or may not know, there was recently a strong Christian woman featured heavily on the reality program Trading Spouses. Her name was Marguerite, and during the time of the program, she was sent off to live with a family of the occult and atheist group that believed in nothing other than the destruction of anything with faith. Late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel took it upon himself to display a clip from the Wife Swap program on his television program. He showed a clip of Marguerite in a context that was just, it was basically taken out of context to make her look silly.
See if you can help me understand what the hell exactly is going on here.
Where's that Lord? Oh no! The entire house is dark-sided. Dark-sided! Dark-sided too! She's not a Christian!
Oh, well, sorry, Jessica Simpson. I think we have a new champion.
Yeah, I was infuriated. I spilled my popcorn and my Mountain Dew Live Wire on everything, and I just stood up and shouted, and I said, I cannot sit here and let this happen. I hit it into the belly of the beast itself, Hollywood, California. Francis, the security guard, came out, and I spoke with him briefly, and I said, listen, Francis, I got a message for you and James. We're not going to take this anymore. He needs to apologize because it's just not right. Then James Kimmel comes marching right outside the doors of his big fancy Hollywood studio mansion. He marches right up with a big jar of brownies like the Pied Piper, having everybody follow him. It was disgusting. And I say to him, James Kimmel, you must apologize for the things you said about Marguerite in Louisiana, a faithful woman.
Apologize to her. Apologize to her. You eat a brownie. One brownie. You eat a brownie, sir. Well, it's kids eat brownies. You just ate off of that. I don't want that, sir. I've told you.
And I said, no, sir, I do not indulge in sweets.
You're chewing gum. That counts as sweets, by the way.
He tried to make a deal with me like the deal he must have made with the devil when he got that program of his.
If you eat one brownie, I will apologize to Jesus and that horrible fat lady. You sinned once again. What's your name? Ask him to apologize in the name of the Lord, Sean. He doesn't need to apologize. I told you, I will apologize in the name of the Lord if you eat this delicious brownie. I will have a cup of water, sir. A cup of water. I mean, you promise in the name of the Lord that you will eat the holy water.
After a few moments of banter going back and forth, he tried to infuse the crowd by getting them to chant, "Eat the brownies. Eat the brownies.
Eat the brownie! Eat the brownie! Eat the brownie! Eat the brownie!
Eat the brownie in the name of the Lord. It's called peer pressure, ladies and gentlemen. This is called peer pressure. This is what have brought our nation's youth to tyranny and drug abuse for years. Peer pressure. I will have part of the brownie if you give me the chance to save your soul, sir. All right, go ahead.
I must cleanse my palate before I allow the seeds of the demon to fall between my teeth. It was an intense standoff between good and evil. Now I had my hand on the skull of the beast.
The world's dumbest ever standoff. Silence! The brownie piece is on me. But is it a good brownie? Is it a good brownie or not? It's moist. You're supposed to repeat after me, sir. You are not listening. I'm James Kimmel. Everybody. They get it. Kneel with me, James. I'm James Kimmel in the name of the Lord. Apologize to Marguerite, Louisiana.
Apologize, Marguerite, Louisiana.
Said he was sorry, but I did not hear the sincerity in his voice. I did not hear the sincerity in his voice.
Say it with conviction, sir. I'm really sorry, Marguerite. Eat the rest of that brownie. You promised you would. You think you're one of those big fancy Hollywood tops like Pat Swayze or John Depp, one of those sexy that seduces and encourages the youth of this nation to fall and pray in the devil's hands, sir.
Then he tried to escape. And I said, no, sir. I said, I will not keep this brownie, sir. So I tossed it back to him. I said, take this, sir. In the midst of the crowd, it struck him in his side, right under his arm.
That's right, repent, sir.
Hi, Jimmy!
Before I knew it, he picked it up and threw it right back at me, striking a young boy named Sean that we met earlier.
You did! I apologize for that, Sean. I apologize.
It was a very difficult situation that James Kimmel had created.
What did you throw? He threw it at me. He threw a brownie at me. You threw it at him first. I have witnesses. I have witnesses, sir. I have witnesses, sir. It was his brownie. And I was giving it back to him. I threw it to him. Then he threw it at me and hit this young boy Sean right here.
Jesus wouldn't throw a brownie.
James Kimmel, you must apologize in the name of the Lord and the things you did to this young boy Sean right here with the brownie. Apologize, James Kimmel. I've got your name.
During my confession of sin in this prayer, I open up the door of my heart and I invite you into my heart, James Kimmel, into my heart. Tell you this, James Kimmel, you walk over the Lord enough, you're eventually going to trip on him.